Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Off the play fake. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Alabama pushing the tempo. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On 4th and 11, they decide to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And sometimes the best defense is a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get it.
Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Quarterback on the move, still looking. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. After the misfire now on...
My son, don't get your butt kicked, rolling on the floor, laughing, 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 rolling on the floor, laughing.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation.
The quarterback scrambled around with the defense. They scramble him and turn it into a sack.
That is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
Perhaps their punter is injured. Perhaps they don't like to punt. Perhaps they hold an inherent bias against kicking the ball to the other team. Whatever the reason, they'll go for it on 4th and a country mile. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
I'll tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory.
Just having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down to this. Gets the ball back for its own. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going up top on 1st down. They're trying to get to it. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half.
The end of the first half with the game tied.
Ducks will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see.
My son, don't get your butt kicked, rolling on the floor, laughing, 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 rolling on the floor, laughing. Dude, you playing with Alabama?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down. Up-tempo for the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Ball in the air, intercepted. Got some room to run. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch them. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Looking for a productive play on first down. Power football with the run. At the 20, he's got space. Brought down at the 23. It's a 15-yard pickup to get him way out of their own end.
Listen, that ain't what the offense expected, but they're plenty happy about it. You just try to create a little bit of room. I don't want to throw out of my end zone, right? Then I can create a safety. I'm worried about passing. I'm worried about the quarterback. Even if he slips, something happens. But nice job just creating some space.
Can anyone catch him? Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Alabama! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
My son, don't get your butt kicked, rolling on the floor, laughing, 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 rolling on the floor, laughing. Dude, you playing with Alabama?
Yeah, I play with Alabama, LSU, Ohio State. I ain't got no picks, bro. I play with anybody.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right?
We
moved the football down.
Nowhere.
We had a chance to
Your ass blown.
We can't
Me.
let those opportunities slip between our hands.
Bring that ass here, boy.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers.
Bring that
They've got
ass
some dudes
here,
with
boy.
bad intentions. Nice play there.
Trying play action.
Bring that ass here, boy.
Freshman will chalk up a sack. And that's 2 times he's gotten to the quarterback. Crimson Tide linebackers have a long history of getting after the passer, whether it's
Bring that ass here, boy.
Cornelius Bennett, you name it.
You're running out of oxygen there. I hear you. There's so many great guys in the past, and this is a defense that, when you see this defense, that they're going to get after quarterbacks. They believe if you have time, you will win, and you can see it's no different. This group is just flying after the quarterback and making life really hard on them.
Man, they can barely see the first.
Rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
Time to take a shot. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more.
Rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. Running it to the right. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Alabama quickly back to the line. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He makes the catch at the end zone.
I'll tackle him.
Tie.
Goodbye.
The offense did exactly what it needed
Bye
to
bye.
do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board.
Ooh, I thought I missed that bitch. I barely made that
And the
bitch.
extra point pushes the lead to 14. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good position.
And there was
Bring that in. Here, boy.
his quarterback, and down he goes.
Bring that in. Here, boy.
Brings up 2nd down.
In the 3rd motherfucking quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Alabama 21, Oregon 7.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
3rd and short now from their own 48. These corners backing off a bit. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Here comes that Alabama offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wide receiver coming across in motion. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block.
Bye, bitch.